Happy History Day. I'm Sam Hunter Gibbs.
And I'm Ken O'Regan, and we are the education team at the White House Historical Association in Washington, D.C.
We're a private, nonpartisan, nonprofit dedicated to protecting, preserving, and providing public access to the People's House, the White House.
Here at WHHA, we're pleased to be a part of National History Day and look forward to sharing information about our resources with you.
There are many topics in White House history that address the 2022 NHD theme, Debate and Diplomacy in History, Successes, Failures, and Consequences.
Some of those topics include the White House state dinners, Native American delegations, and diplomacy at the White House and Blair House, the president's official guest house.
You can learn about those topics and more by exploring the Project Starters document in the White House Historical Association section of the Virtual Teacher Bag.
In addition to our 2022 theme project starter ideas, you'll find all sorts of information and learning tools and resources that we have created with the goal of educating the public about the history of the People's House, the White House.
Let's highlight some of our favorite resources and demonstrate how to use them with learners of all ages in your life. You can find these materials by visiting www.whitehousehistory.org/education.
First, our classroom resource packets. Classroom resource packets can be downloaded or viewed in your browser and are adaptable to any 21st century classroom. These thematic packets are ready to use and provide historical background, contextual essays, links to primary sources on our digital library, and additional scalable suggested activities.
Short learning videos. These videos cover a number of themes in White House history and run approximately 5 minutes or less. Explore compelling visual narratives and find the perfect starting point for a project topic or a classroom discussion. These videos pair well with many classroom resource packets and utilize assets from our free digital library.
White House virtual tours and digital notebooks. Thanks to the support of the National Endowment for the Humanities, we are excited to offer 2 new White House tours, the 360 virtual tour and the video tour. Each tour provides a journey through the public spaces of the White House, and both tours are available on our White House Experience app as well as on our website. We also have digital notebooks that correspond to each tour and aim to assist students using these tours, whether they do so in virtual, hybrid, or in-person learning environments. Each digital notebook features vocabulary words, activities, and reflection questions that guide students through the tour experience and encourage them to create meaningful connections to their own lives in the content they learn. The notebooks are available on Google Slides and Microsoft PowerPoint.
Teacher professional development. The White House Historical Association also offers an array of teacher professional development programs. Our flagship program, the White House History Teacher Institute, runs every summer and is open to all K-12 educators across the United States. For teachers in Washington, D.C., we offer the D.C. Declaration of Learning program in partnership with the U.S. Department of State's Diplomatic Reception Rooms, the D.C. History Center, D.C. Public Library, and D.C. Public Schools. This year-long program brings history to life and stresses the importance of civic engagement through object-based learning. You can learn about these programs and more on our Teacher Professional Development page on our website.
The Slavery in the President's Neighborhood Initiative. Launched in February 2020, this ongoing project, spearheaded by our historian team, examines the complicated past and paradoxical relationship between slavery and freedom in the nation's capital. The Slavery in the President's Neighborhood Research Initiative tells the stories of the enslaved and free African Americans who built, lived, and worked at the White House, as well as the surrounding homes on Lafayette Park. While there are few written accounts of their experiences, their voices can be found in letters, newspapers, memoirs, census records, architecture, and oral histories. By connecting these details from diverse sources, the White House Historical Association seeks to return these individuals to the historical forefront, intertwining their stories with the lives of the presidents, first ladies, and first families.
Digital library. Containing thousands of images of the White House and its related history, our digital library is a fantastic academic resource for students and teachers alike, whether conducting project research, writing lesson plans, or simply exploring history. You can create a free account and start downloading images, creating albums, and sharing your discoveries to your own social media.
The 1600 Sessions Podcast. Through our podcast, The 1600 Sessions, WHHA invites you to explore history, untold stories, and personal accounts of America's most iconic residence in office, the White House. Conversations with historians, former White House residents, White House workers, and other eyewitnesses to history allow us to open the doors to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, because it's not only the president's house, it's the people's house. You can find these podcasts on our website or on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify.
White House Experience app. The White House Experience mobile app brings First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy's vision of an accessible White House to the modern age. Users can access different themed virtual tours to the White House and the surrounding president's neighborhood with their smartphones. The app is available for free on the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store.
The White House Historical Association also sponsors the White House History Prize at the national contest. The prize is given for an outstanding project that documents and analyzes White House history through subjects such as individual presidents, first ladies, resident staff, White House art and architecture, or important events that took place in the White House. 2 awards are given each year, one in the junior division and one in the senior division. These winners can be in any category and can complete either a group or individual project.
We hope this video has given you some ideas of how to approach the 2022 theme, as well as insight into how you can use WHHA resources in your classroom and for your own continued learning. Happy History Day.